You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. You are listening to Sunny 93.3. It's time now for the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Dan's here. How you doing, Dan?
Really good.
You know,
I'm flying high, man.
there are some people who are already like celebrating Thanksgiving today. We're going to be eating some turkey later in the day today.
Yes, we
so
are.
Happy early Thanksgiving to those of you who are getting
celebrate.
stuffed
Yeah, things got a little sketchy around the country, certainly the Midwest, some travel things and this and that, and, you know, some weather stuff adding glitches. But hey, you know what?
It's almost like it happens every year, though.
Yeah, keep it safe. That's all there is to it. And,
Drive carefully.
Yeah, a couple big deals going on this day in history. And I think mentioned just the other day, the number one movie in the country right now is Frozen 2, the sequel. It was actually, this day in 2013 that Frozen, the original, hit theaters.
Oh, wow.
And went on to become, and I was not aware of this, the highest grossing animated film ever.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Really?
And Frozen 2
of all time, yeah.
is doing really well.
It's already on pace.
Yeah,
so
on pace to beat it.
Be interesting if they were like number 1 and 2.
I've
Also,
never seen Frozen. Should I admit that? I've seen pieces
You're not
of it.
missing anything. I don't think. I didn't think it was that great, but
one of my all-time heroes, and so one of the reasons I actually kept practicing guitar. Jimi Hendrix would have been 77 today.
Yeah.
Passed away in 1970 at the tender age of 27.
Yeah, he's part of the 27 Club.
He is.
You heard about this?
Well aware, John. Been around a while. Yeah.
It's kind of a crazy thing. If you don't know what that is, if you Google it, it'll just kind of knock your socks off.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to think, what would he be doing now, like age 77? I'm guessing he'd still be rocking, still be pretty amazing, because he was amazing then. So
He was pretty darn good. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris right here on Sunny 93.3.
Before you know it, Christmas will be here. Are you ready? If you plan to use a credit card while shopping, make sure you have the very best credit card for you. It's free to click around and see what we can do for you at bettercreditcards.net. We have options from many different banks and different credit card companies who put out their best offers to earn your business. See if we can help you get a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net. Bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. You are listening to Sunny 93.3. It is time right now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals, too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Oh, such a nice little greeting there. Ranger. Yeah, but now whatever you're doing, gather around the radio. John Heidi, how you doing?
We're
good. Yeah, super.
Fabulous. Stellar.
It's been pretty exciting. We started last week. I think we're probably going to have to wrap it up today. Tomorrow will be an official Thanksgiving. All been talking about turkeys, all kinds of turkey facts. One of God's greatest little creatures, been around, oh, goodness gracious, about 50 million years or so.
Holy cow.
Yep, hard to believe when you consider the average turkey has a lifespan, a wild turkey anyway, about 3 to 5 years. That's pretty darn impressive.
that is impressive.
Yes, indeed.
It's approximately 70 million wild turkeys run around the great U.S. of A.
No kidding.
In the woods, around the creeks, up and down the street. You know, they roost in trees.
I did not.
They roost in trees. When you see wild turkeys, usually on the ground. But when they're going to go to bed at night, they roost in trees.
Really?
That is a fact. And also, we covered this the other day. They have some funky little facial parts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gobblers do. For instance, you got the wattle hanging down off the beak.
Right.
That's a wattle. Where they got a part coming off the head that hangs down, too. That is called the snood.
The snood
Right.
and waddle, yes.
Now, that serves other purposes than just looking like some kind of gross little thing on a turkey head.
What is it for?
What does it do?
Actually, that's primarily a male thing.
Okay.
And you can judge the health of that bird by the condition, the color, and the length of that snood.
Okay.
Now, this is where it gets even a little more fun.
Huh.
The female turkeys, the hens, are far more apt to be drawn to a male or a gobbler based on the length of that snood.
Really?
I just want to say I can relate.
I was thinking the same thing.
My eyes are up here, ladies.
Don't be looking at my snoot and waddle.
Gonna announce this real quick. Of course, Black Friday is coming up, and by golly, Ranger Dan Enterprise proud to announce huge Black Friday blowout sale going on all official Ranger Dan merchandise.
Nice.
You're gonna save up to 3%.
3%, huh?
Unofficial Ranger Dan hats, badges, and tasers, 2% on the Almighty Ranger Dan fake rake deer spear. Ginger salt lick on a rope. And this is a biggie, always popular year after year. Remember, this Black Friday only. Buy 3 Ranger Dan s'mores in a can. Receive a free box of Billy Graham's. The cracker's so good, there's a taste of heaven in every bite. This Friday only. Available on Amazon Prime, or you can pick yours up at Northview Bait and Tackle in North Kiwanis right here in Sioux Falls. That's all the time we got here, little Radio Rangers, for Ranger Dan. You know the drill. Stay in school, go to church, say your prayers, eat your vegetables, don't be playing soccer, don't let me catch you wearing Crocs. Ranger Dan out, yes, sir.
Again, Ranger Dan's Critter Corner right here on Sunny 93.3.
If you have a drug problem, don't let it ruin your life. You can be in treatment as soon as tomorrow, and you can start to get clean in as little as 7 days. Take the first step to get drugs out of your life at timeforrehab.com. Your insurance may cover everything, so you really have nothing to lose. Timeforrehab.com. Start your new life. You deserve it. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. You are listening to Sunny 93.3. It's time right now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One. We've got Dan Farris back in the studio right now with some, is this seasonal news, or what would you?
Yeah, we got to wrap up. If we could do some real quick business, and then we're going back into the meth lab.
Yeah.
Is where we're going. Eileen and the crew, Eileen Donnelly and Southeastern Hair Design and Day Spa, who we're working with. She was nice enough through the holiday season here to pony up $20 gift cards.
That was cool.
For their services over at Southeastern, and we do have a winner. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, guys, let's give it up for Rochelle Boone. This morning, Rochelle Boone.
Congratulations, Rochelle.
Recipient of the good stuff, $20 gift card from Southeastern Hair Design and Day Spa, right over there on 69th and Cliff, where you can. Right? Are you ready? Relax, renew, and refresh.
Nice. This is a good time of year to do all of 3 of those.
Oh, it really is. Just saying those 3 words got me kind of going, that's really, really fantastic.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
Meth update. What has been the biggest hubbub in this state? When it was last week when the state launched their Meth We're On It campaign.
Yeah.
Right.
And I came out of the shoot, and the only thing that kind of cranked me off. It's another drug reference. Hey, I've seen documentaries.
Crank, we're on it.
A lot of people were upset, going, "It's the dumbest thing ever. It's an embarrassment." Then it went nationwide. Then it went global. And late night talk show hosts were bagging on whatever. And then I came back to the fact, going, wait a minute. Something that got this much traction, this much buzz in such a short amount of time can't be all bad. Then Governor Kristi Noem came out and defended it and supported it too, going, hey, look, this was supposed to be an attention-getting thing, which you got. Well, here's some more stats, compliments of my good friend Michael, starts with a G, something over at Kello TV.
You're real tight.
Daylon Pierce, South Dakota. Been a little more than a week now since the nation heard about South Dakota's newest advertising campaign, Meth, We're On It. And again, I was saying, let's wait for the results. Let's see, what is the return on this investment?
Yeah.
What is this supposed to be? What is the objective? Well, State reports now that more than 50 people have either called or texted the resource hotline looking for help.
Nice.
But a dozen of those have been referred to treatment already. You know, that isn't bad.
Not bad at all.
That isn't bad, considering the thing just got rolling. So, again, we'll keep an eye on that. Personally, I think it's pretty cool. Now, find somebody, if you're a teenager, growing adult, you're 40, 50, 60, whatever. Maybe you don't use, maybe you've never had a problem. Guarantee, somebody who has.
Yeah.
This affects everybody, and it's just dirty, nasty, and so let's just give it a chance.
I've seen it ruin lives, man. It's not
absolutely.
good.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. And I mean, I get it where people were upset about it, and they think it's ridicule, et cetera, et cetera. And you know what? Is it really? Again, what's the end result here?
Yeah.
That's all I'm interested in. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Besides, I think the governor's saucy.
And I'm asking you to quit saying that.
Well, I'm an investigative reporter, John. And,
numerous times, Dan.
And I'm supposed to remain unbiased, but hey, look what the rest of the media is doing.
All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.
The average household has thousands of dollars in credit card debt. If you find yourself in that position and you're making minimum payments, you could be in debt for a long time. Make sure you have the very best card with the very best rates at bettercreditcards.net. We work with different banks and different credit card companies who put out their best offers to earn your business. See if we can help you get a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net, bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. You are listening to Sunny 93.3. I don't know if you guys heard on Monday of this week, there's a radio station in this town that switched over to all Christmas music.
What?
Well,
what?
You know what?
What?
We were doing it before they were doing it this year.
But we did it with a twist, which I think is brilliant, by the way. Good job, John.
Thank you. It's this is the 9th year, I believe, that we've done this. It's always been called Sunny Radio's commercial-free Christmas channel, and this year we actually named it Snowy Radio. Mm-hmm. So it's the first year it's actually had its own name. And
the little cartoon is so cute.
Yeah,
talking about the little logo guy.
Yes, totes adorbs.
Totes adorbs.
But we're going to be sponsoring the first night of laser tubing at Great Bear. That's on the 21st of December. So if you get a chance, get out and check that out. And then we're going to be playing some rockin' Christmas music there. Now, the Christmas music on Snowy Radio is not necessarily rockin' Christmas music. It's regular Christmas music. So you're going to hear the artists that you know and love, the songs, the version that you like. You're going to hear all of those things. And also some little season's greetings from people here in Sioux Falls. But there's no commercials.
Yep, exactly.
So we have sponsors. I want to say thank you to the sponsors. DakotaHolidays.com is one of them. Christmas Tree Acres, you can find them at ChristmasTreeAcres.com. American Legion Post 15 here in Sioux Falls. SiouxFallsBelievers.com brings the 1 hour devotion we do on Sunny. That's on every hour. Yep. It starts every hour on Snowy. Sioux Falls Audiology Associates, huge thank you to Dr. Mandy, and her website is drmandysf.com if you want to reach out to her. And then Chantel Olson, broker associate with Ameristar Real Estate in Sioux Falls. Huge thank you to Chantel. And then also the final, because we're sold out. We have no room for anybody else. The final sponsor is Boss's Comedy Club and Boss's Pizza and Chicken. And here's what they're sponsoring, Dan. This is kind of fun. Once an hour, we have some of the kind of silly Christmas songs.
Oh, the novelty stuff, yeah.
So instead of having it where those are just on all the time, because there are some people who like when Grandma gets run over by a reindeer, but there's other
run over.
Run over.
Who don't like it when Grandma gets run over right by a reindeer.
I think that's the southern version.
So that's how they say it. So it's only on once an hour, one novelty song an hour, and they're sponsored by Boss's Comedy Club. So if you want a little humor, holiday humor, they got that too. If you'd like to listen to it, you can launch it from our website, sunnyradio.com, from SiouxFallsRadio.com, you can find it, or SnowyRadio.com. So there's a lot of different places you can find it. And there's also a Facebook page as well. And on SnowyRadio.com, we've got a countdown to Christmas. Can you believe there's only 27 days till Christmas?
How am I going to sleep?
Yeah, I would tell you the update, but it just keeps changing.
Okay, just one minor correction with the information John just threw out there. He says the little sponsorships are sold out. If you have really deep pockets.
Oh, yeah.
There's always room.
We can talk. I'm at 5'9". I'm at 5'9", 538, 27. So.
Some of the things that I think are really cool. First year ever, the Casey Kasem Christmas specials. We've never had those before on Snowy Radio. Well, before it was our commercial-free Christmas channel. We've never had those. But this year we added those, and we also have like an Air Force program, and we've got a couple other really cool Christmas programs. All of that available at SnowyRadio.com, SiouxFallsRadio.com, or you can click right on our website, SunnyRadio.com.
If you can't have a drink without it leading to another drink and another drink, maybe it's time to get help. There are programs designed to help take alcohol out of your life for good at timeforrehab.com. Don't let a drinking problem spill over into other areas of your life. Get help to quit drinking and start living the life you truly deserve at timeforrehab.com. Your insurance may cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. Thank you for listening to Sunny 93.3. It's time right now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Lordy! So Lordy. What was that? What was that? I'm only bringing this up because I guess it's kind of controversial, and I would get your thoughts on this. I personally, again, it's something I don't have a dog in this fight. I always liked the guy as an actor. Thought he's a pretty good human being. Now he does insurance commercials. Talking about Dennis Quaid.
Oh, yeah.
Was married at one point to, what's her name? America's
Mrs.
sweetheart, Meg.
Ryan?
Yes.
I didn't know
that.
that.
In fact, they have a 27-year-old son together, yes.
Really?
And he was married to somebody else, and he's got some other kids from blah, 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 blah. Currently in his life, congratulations, the 65-year-old actor just got engaged to his 26-year-old girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
39-year age gap.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, apparently just being triggered by this whole thing.
Well, I understand why people, because there's a big age difference here, but at the end of the day, you have to sit back and say, is it any of my business?
Well,
No.
It's like Dennis said, he goes, all the criticism and whatnot, it just kind of makes us laugh. It's like you don't really pick who you're going to fall in love with.
Yeah.
You can detect what your actions are going to be with these emotions, right? Am I right?
Right.
Okay. Whatever. And then a lot of other people just having no idea who this young lady even is, or go, she's a gold digger, she's just after your money, and blah, 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 blah. It's like people are so judgy, right?
Yeah.
It's right?
I think so.
Right? Because I
isn't
thought...
that me being judgy by saying that they're judgy?
there was a woman who we
question.
mutually know, and I'm kind of a bachelor guy, and Heidi's going, hey, you should blah, blah, blah. And I'm going, no, I'm pretty sure she's a gold digger. And Heidi goes, dude, you don't even have a car that works. Pretty sure she's not a gold digger.
That's not what's going on.
Which made me feel really good about me.
All she wants is my broken Mustang.
All she
It's
wants
fixed now, by the
is
way,
my
so.
rheumatoid arthritis and my mountain of debt.
If that's what you're looking for, ladies, his number again, 595.
So, hey, whatever. I think, let's see. So, yeah, Dennis Quaid engaged. I think this is his fourth shot at. Good luck, Dennis. Whatever.
I wish him the best.
Fantastic. Me too.
I think he seems like a neat guy.
I do too. But I don't know him that well. So
well, none of us really do.
Here we go. Thank you so much for coming in, Dan. It's always a pleasure.
Wow.
It really is.
Wow.
I have more fun during this hour of the morning than we do like the whole rest of the morning.
I'm just totally sincere. Thank you so much for letting me.
Can you believe it's almost a year that you've been doing this?
Holy.
Because we're sneaking up. It was like Christmas time last year is when we started doing this.
Wow.
Because it was our Christmas gift to the Sioux Empire. Remember that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I had several people that wanted to return it. But
I was going to say, lucky. Did this come with a receipt?
Now, thank you for coming in the morning and hanging out with us.
Yeah,
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.